Most people think they're lazy, not disciplined enough, not focused enough, always procrastinating on the things that matter most. But what if that's not the real problem? What if you're not lazy at all? What if your mind is simply overloaded? You wake up in the morning and you still feel tired, not because you didn't sleep enough, but because your mind never truly rested. The moment you open your eyes, everything begins. Messages, work, things you need to do, things you're worried about. And before the day even really starts, your mind is already running at full speed. Modern life is full of small things, but there are too many of them. Notifications, news, endless comparisons, the invisible pressure of other people's lives. You open your phone just for a moment, just a quick check. And somehow, 20 minutes disappear. Your mind has already moved through hundreds of different things, and when you finally sit down to do real work, your brain is already tired. That's why many people experience a strange moment. They sit in front of their laptop, they stare at the screen, they know exactly what they need to do, and yet they don't begin. Not working, not resting, just stuck. It feels like laziness, but it isn't. Your mind is simply full. Imagine your mind as a room. At the beginning, it's quiet, spacious, clear, but every day you bring something into that room, a thought, a worry, a responsibility, an expectation, and slowly over the years, the room fills up. Until one day, there is barely any space left. When the mind is overloaded, even simple things feel heavy, not because you are weak, but because your system is overwhelmed. That's why so many people say, I know what I should do. I just can't start. The problem is not motivation. The problem is that your mind has no space left. Clarity only appears when the noise fades. A quiet walk without your phone, a few hours offline, an evening where you don't try to accomplish anything. Just silence. Slowly the mind begins to breathe again. And when that happens, something interesting appears. The same person who felt lazy yesterday suddenly finds the energy to begin. Not because they forced discipline, but because their mind finally has space to think. Sometimes the problem is not that you lack willpower. It's that your mind has been carrying too much for too long. And the first thing you may need is not more pressure, but simply a little silence.